my good Lord in heaven, it's time for another episode of your favorite podcast. It is time for The Score, where we take a look at arts and culture through our queer black lenses. As always, I am your host, Rocky Jones, and I'm here with my two amazing other hosts, Paige Reynolds. Hello, Paige. How are you doing today?
Hello, hello. I am doing well, doing well.
Okay.
Spent the morning taking it easy, listening to Jill Scott.
Ooh.
Made myself a lavender latte.
Oh, say less.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Living like I'm somebody's auntie, but not somebody's mama. And that's what
Living
I love.
living like it's golden.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What does your shirt say?
My shirt says Queers for a Free
I
Palestine.
love
Thank
that.
Yes.
you.
Where did you get that? I want one.
I wish I knew where to get more of them. Otherwise, I would pass them out like candy, but I
Yeah.
got them. I got them from a fundraiser one day in New Orleans, like
Uh,
2 years
Mm,
ago.
yeah. I
that's
know
Yeah.
people snatch those up.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
No,
absolutely.
that's a dope shirt.
Thanks.
And Dr. Lee Bynum, what would we do without you? How are you doing today?
Hello, Panama.
Ooh,
Okay.
Panama.
It's a great
Okay.
place to be. The
Yeah.
score live from Panama City.
Hmm.
Love that.
Love that. How
Yeah,
are
I
you?
am deeply in the fantasy today. It is
Oh.
Mm.
dreary in the real world, so I'm just gonna exist in my own for a little while.
Mm.
It's a dreary day too here.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Mhm.
happened. It was so nice and beautiful this week, but of course, like the weekend comes and it's like rainy and cold and disgusting. Like, what is that?
Balance. Balance.
Yeah, sure is. We haven't seen it in so long, we would even recognize it.
Mm,
Right. Wow. Even
mm-mm.
over there in Momdanistan, things are gray. That's
Yeah,
I understand though.
yeah, ciao.
You would think his smile, it just brightens every day.
It
Like,
do,
isn't the sun
it
shining in
do.
New York every day now? Like,
We'll get a little sliver of sunlight every now and then, but these clouds keep figuring out a way to blow in. So,
Well, I hope things clear up everywhere soon
yes,
enough.
I agree. Until we're all free, none of us is free.
There you go.
from the river to the sea, Ashe.
There you
Amen.
go. There you go. So, what's going on? What are y'all thinking about today? How has your. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a couple of weeks. What's going on in your lives?
Well, hmm, hmm. It's like, what is the show appropriate answer to that question?
Uh-oh.
That part.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Because there's all kinds of mess happening, truly.
Well, we do have an explicit tag, so don't feel like you have to censor yourself. Feel free to speak freely.
Oh,
True, true, true.
yeah, well, it's yeah, you know. That's all y'all can get today.
Okay. I feel like having known you for the better part of a decade, I can interpret some of that.
It was truly packed with meaning.
It was. It was.
Absolutely. I knew
Okay.
exactly what you were saying.
I think I heard like there's some fuckery afoot.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Okay.
fuckery always manages to find me. It's like I have a neon sign glowing or something.
Well, you are in your eclipse era.
That is true.
I'm so sorry to say.
Yeah, that is
Really?
true.
Hmm.
Are there some
Yeah.
astrological events that I'm missing?
Well, so like the eclipse cycles, they last about, a year and a half or
Mm-hmm.
so.
Hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
right now it is going across the Aquarius Libra
Oh.
axis. Is that right? No. Whatever your sister sign is. We
I
don't
like
have
that.
enough time for me to do the math right now, but oh, Virgo, Virgo.
There we go.
No, because my girl Kristen is going through it too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody is.
yeah.
And I have a
But
disproportionate number of Aquarians in my life, so it just really does feel like we are all having a very weird moment. A lot of transition. A lot of
A
transition.
lot of
a lot of
transition.
transition.
You
Yeah.
said this is on the Aquarius Virgo?
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm a Virgo rising and like
That
Mm,
makes so much
really
sense. I did not know that, and that makes all the sense in the world.
everybody knew that. Where you been?
Okay.
like you don't just see it all over me.
But I knew there was a, I mean, there are a multitude of reasons why I like you, but like just when I first met you, I was just like, I like this person. I just like Virgo.
Thanks.
I just like Virgos. I just like Virgo energy in my life.
Virgos are easy to get along with,
So
unlike
easy to get along with.
Cancers,
Hmm.
Cancers, Pisces. Some of these signs just running around here waging absolute terror on the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, speaking as, Virgo rising, it's because we turn that all that emotional turmoil on ourselves instead of others. So
Thank you.
Thank
you're welcome.
you.
But on the change tip, I feel like okay, honestly, I can't remember if I told y'all about this, and if I didn't, well, great, you get to find out the same time as the public. But I've been pursuing some gender affirming care,
Mhm.
Yes.
and started testosterone recently.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks, y'all.
good for you.
Thanks. Thank you. I feel really good about it. I feel really, really good about it.
Yeah.
Like even my therapist was like, "Oh, you're okay. Yeah, you're glowing different. Hey, like on top of therapy working and all that, and things like boundaries, things like communication." Therapist was like, you're doing great out here. You're doing the work. But yeah, it's been really beautiful, and I'm glad I took a step for myself. I was nervous because of course like you know you're going to change, but you don't know all the exact hows and
Mhm.
whens,
Mhm.
and you kind of just have to be open to it. And I honestly feel like my physical body, my mind, and like my spirit have like all caught up to each other.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think for a while I was like framing things uh from the perspective of what about from the perspective of dysphoria instead of euphoria, and I was thinking like,
Hmm.
oh, I don't feel like unhappy enough with my body to start tea. Like I don't think I want that. I don't think I need that. But then I was like, okay, but what about euphoria? What if you could feel even better? What if this is something that's that's great for you, and instead of just dealing with the mild angst that you feel constantly. And so I did, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad that I yeah, went ahead and made that shift, went ahead and made that change. um the trans agenda is working beautifully because now some friends who have been considering it are also like, oh, it's that good, huh? Well, maybe I should
What's the tea?
try a little, literally.
Literally. Put it in me.
So yeah, I'm not beating the trans contagion allegations, and that's fine with me. But
Oh, well, I love that for
Me
you.
too.
Oh, I'm so
thank
happy.
you.
I'm so proud of you. I think when we take steps like this, we become more ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Aw, thanks, friends.
And, not to make this the astrology podcast, but
Make it, please.
but if you're a Virgo rising, that means your midheaven is in Gemini, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
And yesterday, uh, Uranus just entered Gemini for the next 7 years. So wherever we have Gemini in our charts will be a time of great transformation and upheaval and
Hmm.
revolution and all of those things. So as a Gemini rising, in 7 years, I probably will not look the same.
Okay.
I might have a different personality. We'll see.
As a Sagittarius, that was gonna happen anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I've already gotten two tattoos in the last 3 months.
Oh,
So
have you
What?
really?
I have. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
I
didn't show you
love
all.
tattoos. Yeah.
I didn't show you all. So I got this one on my arm.
Oh, wow, it's a big
Oh,
one. It's
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
well,
wow.
at the beginning of this year, I just kind of have decided, the last 2 years of my life, getting fired from two jobs, losing two parents within three
Mm.
months of each other, and all of the other assorted fuckery that has sort of been going on in my life. I've just been in this place of just kind of grieving and isolating and, just really not feeling like my usual sort of optimistic happy-go-lucky self, even though, like, in spite of all of those things, I have been really blessed to be, in community with really wonderful people who have held me down. Like, you know, finding out that, like, my position at the opera had been eliminated, like within 24 hours, thanks to y'all, I had the job that I'm in now, like in my inbox, right? So it's like, at least like I'm not like a complete asshole. So so that, all of these things sort of happened to me, but I didn't have sort of the support of friends and family in the universe and that sort of thing. But it's still, really emotionally taxing and hard and scary and stressful. And so when, around the beginning of the year, I just was like, I want to get to a new emotional space that feels
Mm,
healthier, that feels more peaceful, that still honors, you know, my dad and my stepdad and, everything that I've been through in the last couple of years. But like, I'm ready to sort of move forward and sort of see what's next. And I was like, what could I do to sort of mark this new era in a way that forces me to really sort of confront this new era and push me forward in a way that I can't really sort of like backslide. I can't really like I have to sort of like a literal physical thing
yeah.
that does not change, that will always be there, that is like, you are in this new era. Stop isolating. Stop, all the negative self-talk. Stop all this doubting. Like, you are in this new era. And I was just like, oh, I know what. I'll get a tattoo of like my favorite thing in the world. So I went and got a Joshua tree, like a big old Joshua tree on my
Oh.
forearm.
Yeah.
And it was just sort of like, yeah, no, it's just this physical representation on my body that like it is time to, move forward. It's time to start this new era, this new chapter. Take all of these things that I've learned over the past few years, but sort of putting all of that pain and stuff sort of in the rear view and using it as fuel. And then once I got that, a couple of months later, I've had this one on my arm, my right arm, for a long time, and I've always hated it because it healed all weird. And so I was discussing with my artist, or the artist I've been working with, um, what to do. And so he drew this rendering of this beautiful peacock, and I would take my shirt off, but you know. um, but yeah, I got that one in March. And so it's just about healed, but it's humongous. It's like my whole bicep at this point. And I absolutely love it. And now I want more, and I want like a whole sleeve.
Yes.
Like two sleeves. Because I mean it just gets addictive, you know.
It really does.
It really
Yeah.
It
does.
really, really does.
But yeah, I'm just really into the idea of just like even though we live in this horrific timeline. doing doing my best to just sort of I guess make the best of it. I don't know. Um while I can, you know, while I'm not,
Mhm.
in some gulag.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels very worthwhile to just reach for those things that make us feel alive.
Yeah, there you
In
go.
spite of all of the bullshit that like often has us feeling immobile or just like what the hell is gonna happen. So it's very affirming that you're like, well, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I'm gonna live anyway. I'm going to live
Yeah.
anyway.
I mean, because what else can you
I was
do?
gonna say, right? It's
Right?
the only option. And unfortunately, it's what Black people have done and continue to do in this country. You just make the best out of a completely ridiculous reality and keep going, somehow still pursuing excellence, somehow still being very inspirational to other groups of people.
Somehow.
Mhm.
Somehow, right? Right. I finally saw, I had heard it referred to before, but I finally actually saw the write-up from the fashion magazine about the cloud bob.
The Cloud Bob.
Right.
What
Oh,
is
So,
what?
that?
well, we would call it an afro, but one of the
What?
fashion magazines has
A
referred to it
Cloud
as a
Bob?
cloud bob, right? And it's like one of the styles to wear this season. Um,
For who? For whomst?
the cloud bob is for everyone, Rocky.
Well,
Cloud
I stand
Bob.
corrected.
Yeah, hurt each and every one of my feelings.
Wow.
I was like
Wow.
the the audacity.
And you know what? Something told me recently, like, we're in strange times. Are white women
Mhm.
going to go back to getting perms again? Like,
Yes.
and I was right.
Yes.
I was right. I'm psychic.
No, white boys are getting perms.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Is that part of this whole looks maxing thing or whatever that's going on? That Auntie just caught up with that.
That
Auntie
shit
is
makes me
just
feel
catching
so
up.
old. You are hitting yourself in the
So
face with a hammer
Yeah.
to try and look good?
I mean, look, if you ain't got it, you gotta get it somehow, right?
I mean, I
hey,
guess. I don't have those
I
problems.
don't
I was just
either.
thinking the
I'm
same
so
thing.
grateful for all these
Hallelujah.
cheekbones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this were a video podcast, you would see,
Yes,
dear
be
scorekeepers.
stunned. You couldn't take your little
Oh
eyes
my,
off the
that's why
screen.
we don't
That's
do
why we
it.
don't put the video out.
That's
Exactly.
right. That's right. It would be too much.
It
Y'all
would
It
be
be
would be
too
too
so
much.
much.
distracted.
You would just be in your house all day doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be able to work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Cloud Bob.
Cloud Bob.
A cloud. So what did you actually read about this nonsense?
I did once, so I saw a reference to it in uh, somebody's Instagram story, and I was like, "Well, what is it?" So I went to Google, and apparently the article came out some time ago, like maybe the fall, but it showed a range of different ethnicities, right? And they all sort of had like these parted
Cloud
afros, right?
bombs.
Right, very teased out, either permed hair or just really, really teased out. And then, some models of African descent who just, wash their hair, you know. And it was just shocking to me the idea that something that already had a perfectly good name now had a new one, but that's America. Here I was thinking I lived in one neighborhood, Harlem, and then you read the realtors and they call this part of Harlem anything but Harlem. So you never know.
Hmm.
You
Is
never
this
know.
like a few years ago when people were sporting boxer braids?
Yes,
That's
this
what I was
is
thinking.
this is not dissimilar to that whatsoever. The braids that boxers wear.
The bob a cloud would have. I mean, it would be kind of cute if it wasn't so stupid.
I mean, and is it even appropriation at this point, or do we need a different word for what this particular thing is? Because this to me it's just one of the,
I just I'm I'm really amazed by all the ways that the fashion and beauty industry finds to say that we are actually deeply jealous of the beauty of Black people, but we're not gonna act like it. And so we're gonna copy everything they do and call it something else.
Hmm.
We're deeply envious, but we can't ever say that. We can't let them know that. But we're constantly looking over there.
peeping.
Yep. Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
What will they come up with next?
What do you think they're going to rename my hair?
Ooh. Hmm. uh,
Hmm.
hmm.
Twizzler twists.
Marley braids.
Marley braids. No, that sounds really ethnic.
It
Rocky.
does.
I'm sorry, we're just workshopping here. There's no bad ideas.
Oh my gosh. They're gonna come up with something. They're gonna come up with something.
It's the Tarzan cut.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. They might try it. They might try it.
We've been living in like the SNL, Key and Peele, Mad TV as reality timeline for a minute, and it's only now really starting to hit after Rocky's president said, um,
Wh-
I wasn't pretending to be Jesus, I was pretending to be a doctor,
wh-
which is equally
When
problematic.
did he become my president?
You're the only one on this podcast who even remotely exists.
Oh, I see. Don't go out there. People are going to get the wrong idea. Don't go saying that. That is reckless.
Rocky said,
You,
it's bad for my brand. Oh
That's
you know
reckless
what?
as
I
fuck.
take it back. I forget that somebody could splice up this show in a different way,
I
and you
thought we
would
were friends.
you'd come off as being the villain.
It's not my fault. I want you to exist. I'm an ally. Ally.
You're not the chili of the group.
Stop being mean. Jesus.
You're right. You're right. You didn't
Dr.
ask for who the
Jesus.
cisgender president was going to be. You did not
You didn't
ask.
ask.
I didn't
You didn't
ask to
ask
be
for this.
cisgender. It's just who I am.
You're right. You were born that way, and we should not discriminate.
There is
Wait,
nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
God loves you too.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I mean, do you want me to go into some sort of trans closet? I will not live that way. I'm binary, God damn
I mean, no,
it.
you don't have to do that, but there are these camps where they do therapy in order to help people like you. Um, Maybe we could try one of those. Um,
I
you
say
know,
we pray the cisgender away.
mm, back school, yeah, old school
Yeah,
methods.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
I'm so sorry.
Now, isn't transphobia just silly, everybody?
It's
Isn't it just
so
silly?
silly. You silly little transphobes. Did you see that tweet? J.K. Rowling like said something
Oh
like
God, no. What is wrong with her? Like
Gosh, she's so
seriously.
obsessed with us. What is
She's
she talking
so
about?
obsessed.
She's so.
no, but she like it was like this crazy tweet where she was like, I have a friend who transitioned and I've never had any problem using she, her pronouns because I understand that her essence is female. My whole problem is when people say that you can just magically change your sex overnight. And even she would say that you can't change your sex overnight. And
Do
people were just like,
what?
wait, what?
Child, I
Uh,
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
So what are you saying?
and to whom?
I
Right?
I
Isn't
don't
that confusing?
I don't understand.
You know what else was confusing? When your girl Caitlyn said she
Oh
had
my
to
God.
call the president himself. I I don't know. I don't know how people can just be in a different, like a totally different universe and not hear people exactly when they're saying, I hate you. I don't think you should have any rights. I am going to go out of my way to break the law, to break the government, to ensure that people like you, 0.01% of the population, can have absolutely no rights. And then you turn around and be confused about why your rights are disappearing. Like none of that made any sense to me, except it did.
She wants to be the only trans woman in the universe.
No,
Like
clearly, clearly,
seriously.
clearly.
To
Seriously.
fuck all y'all. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only doll in the world. Yeah, that's her. She said,
Well,
fuck the rest of y'all.
She literally said that.
well, just like now, like, all this like recent polling, like he is the most unpopular president in the entire history of the universe.
70% disapproval rating. That's
It's
wild.
Damn.
crazy. But like all
Damn.
of these like conservatives and white people like being surprised that like I voted for this a third time and I didn't think that any of these horrible things would happen. Like, first of all, we lived through 4 years of this,
Right.
of the incompetence and the cruelty and the insanity. So like just taking away the fact that like you have experienced this before. Now you are surprised when it's even worse because you gave him another chance to do it all over again with even more incompetent people.
When he said he was going to do each and
And
every one of these
he
things.
said all of those things to your face. Like
I I mean,
grandpa was up there screaming about eating the dogs and the cats, and you still said, "Okay, this works for me because it's not a black woman."
I have concepts of a plan, and now everybody wonders why the economy is in shambles. I mean, I wouldn't have voted for him to be class president in fourth grade.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
I needed you to have more than concepts of a plan at that point.
Like, how are you going to get us the vending machine?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's literally unbelievable to me.
I think it's unbelievable because I remind myself how much I have curated my
Mhm,
circle, my
Hmm.
timelines, the places
mhm,
I
Hmm.
go, the ways I spend my time,
mhm.
and I forget just how many people are that dumb, that scared, that
Just ignorant.
that ignorant. Yeah, like I literally do not see the world that way. And it's
Yeah.
hard to remember that so many people do.
Well, and I mean, I think I chalk it up to, of course, we have to, as Black people, as queer people, in order
True.
to stay alive. We don't really have the option of not looking at the world as it is exactly and knowing exactly what's going on. It's just extreme privilege. And I know that's not a particularly profound thought, but it is just, it's staggering.
Mhm.
I just wonder what it must be like to just sort of go through life just like la 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 la.
And honestly, I'm increasingly
Like,
thinking the same thing with even cis and straight people as well,
Mhm.
and even
mm-hmm,
among Black
Mhm.
folks.
mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because unfortunately, things have gotten the advanced enough. The propaganda, the psyops of it all has gotten advanced enough that there are enough Black people who are also la di da di da. I'm
Mhm.
gonna continue just trying to get my American dream, and I'm also gonna, you know, I'm rooting for everybody black and black excellence and yay, but like just not that type of black and not that type of black and not that type of black. And also if you're still doing bad at this point, then that's your fault and not the fault of this system because look at me and I was black and I was able to get this and that by playing whatever foolish games I had to play.
Mhm.
And I'm very disappointed by how many black people are taking on that mindset. Like I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
I I really hope that it is actually less than I people than I think it is, or less people than the internet would show it to
Child.
be. But
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so.
I don't know.
And I
I don't
wonder if like the
know.
psyop of it all is that like those people are getting like fed into our algorithms and getting these large platforms to indoctrinate all of us into that way of thinking, and it really is like a small minority of people. I hope so, but it
Yeah.
seems like all those people have like the money and the power and the platforms. Um,
Well, then I look at things like what happened with Kev on stage this past week. I don't know if you're
oh yeah,
familiar with him. He's a comedian.
I saw some tweets
And
about that, but I couldn't figure out exactly what happened. What happened with
so
that?
he went on the show of someone far less intelligent with him and who was honestly blessed to have a conversation with him, Cam Newton. Um, and there
Talk
was
about fashion and beauty.
okay, okay. listen, serving
Mm.
looks.
Mhm.
Fashionista. Um, but yeah, he went on Kev on Stage went on Cam Newton's show, and I haven't seen a full clip, but I know at some point they got into conversation about um Kev being very openly, very openly actually nice to queer and trans people.
Mhm.
Like, that's essentially it. Not condemning them, not saying they shouldn't be part of the church, actually being welcoming, actually da da da. And it was just kind of like, yeah, how do you do that? Why are you like that?
Why
Again,
are
I didn't
you
watch the
like that?
interview. I
Oh
don't
my
know if Cam
God.
literally asked why he was like that, but
I wouldn't be surprised.
that was what was made into a big deal. And he was just simply like, to paraphrase his answer, it was, well, what would Jesus do? We were told to lead with love. That's what I'm doing. Um, Loving people brings them into community way more than shaming them does. I also love my children very, very much, and know them saying that they are gay would not make me ostracize them. Like, and also, no one's gonna beat my ass over what I'm saying right now. So you can have that too, you know. Um,
And people are upset with him for saying that.
Pretty much, pretty much,
Wow.
yeah. And he told a story about how someone, uh, in church who I want to say specifically someone who's a man, and who had a lifestyle of some sort that the church wouldn't approve of. I don't know if he had a bunch of baby mamas or like whatever, but and he was like, that person was loved and brought back to the church, and now like eventually they become a minister and we're in the pulpit, but somebody queer comes into the church and they are first having a good experience, but then they have like a bad experience or someone shames them. I see them coming to church week after week, and then somebody says something to them about how they shouldn't be living how they're living or doing what they're doing, and then I never see them again.
Mm.
Um, and he was talking about just like, you know, we're supposed to be loving. We're supposed to be loving, and if we're actually supposed to be about people's spiritual development and having community, then you don't do that by shaming them and pushing them away. That's all he was saying. Like, but yeah, apparently some people had a problem with that. The problem, and honestly, I didn't see what the problem could have possibly been. The only problem that I had is that we still have to even talk about this. And then we still have
Mm.
to talk about basic respect and basic inclusion and do the whole, you know, yeah, Christianity says that this is wrong, but we're supposed to love anyway. Like, that's the only thing I'm annoyed with, that we even still have to do this.
I mean, it's always been so crazy to me how people cherry pick what parts of the scriptures they want to glom onto.
Mm.
And for this to be one of the more common ones, and while being completely willing to look past other things that appear like literally a chapter or verse or two before. I mean, it
Mm.
just really goes to like this psychological perspective that is held by so many people in Western society that just has nothing to do with anything, but it's just something that people have allowed to mean so much for hundreds of years, and it just doesn't make any sense. I never for the life of me can get why somebody else would even care. Like I can't make that I can't make that make sense in my head. I've never been able to understand it. And maybe I don't want to at this point. Like it's just bizarre to me.
And I can't get over him having this conversation too, sitting across from Cam Newton,
Who's dressed like Willy Wonka
dressed like Willy
24/7.
Wonka, pro ball player, as if we don't know what kind of shenanigans
Right,
they get into,
right,
what kind of
Right.
right.
absolute debauchery and excess they get into. Yet, oh, you would still love your gay son? Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness, you wouldn't put him out? Oh my God.
How are you
What?
like this?
I mean, it's just so strange to me. Like you said, like I don't understand why people care. I
Yeah.
don't walk down the street looking at people and being like, I wonder who they're sleeping with. I wonder what their genitals look like. I wonder what like that is so weird to me. Well, maybe I'm wondering if like I want to sleep with them. But that's the
I was just gonna say,
Oh, well, there you go.
it's the same
I
as the
just
beauty
answered my own question.
conversation.
Okay.
Yep, 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 yep.
Mhm.
Again, deep
Mm,
jealousy and envy.
yes.
They
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
They're actually thinking, what's that like? I wonder what that like. What if I got to do that? But they're never gonna say that.
They're
They're
never
never
going
gonna
to
say
say
that.
that. They're
Yep, yep,
never
yep, yep,
going to
yep.
say
If your whole
that.
MO is like not living in your truth, whatever your truth is, seeing somebody else, just being comfortable with themselves, like that must be so disruptive.
Yeah,
I almost
yeah.
feel, I almost feel feelings for them.
I mean, in theory, it is a bit sad, you know. Like
Yeah.
if you're sitting there and you're having all of these feelings and you want to go off and you want to, you know, kiss
Mhm.
somebody you're not supposed to kiss, or you're supposed to go do something that you're not supposed to do that the book says is bad or whatever, and you've just
I
been
don't
sort of
want to be a welder. I
indoctrinated.
want to be a philosopher. Like people are tortured over that
Yeah.
in this timeline, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then to be able, like, and then to sit there and think that, like, oh, I'm going to lose my entire community. I'm going to lose my
Mhm.
family. I'm going to lose all of these things if I just live authentically. Gosh, that must be terrifying, you know? And not only that, but like I'll end up in like, in hell. Ooh,
Mhm.
scary.
Or because if I sin in this way, then I deserve any bad thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, that's
In
still the narrative
like
that
it
Christians push about HIV AIDS.
eternal torment without any sort of hope of rehabilitation. That's what I deserve for like kissing a boy.
Yeah.
It is sad.
It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Glad I'm not over there.
No, God,
Ooh.
no. No, 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 no,
Mm-hmm.
no. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, 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 no. Could not be me.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, no, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't, I don't want that. Doesn't even sound fun, you
No.
know. I'd hate to be, as a general rule, cold and bothered by other people.
Well, speaking of gay people,
Will
uh,
we?
well,
Oh,
ish.
yes, we I'm with you again.
um, well, the last time we spoke, the Drag Race finale was coming up.
Oh
We
yeah.
got some predictions incorrect, or I did. I said some shenanigans would go down, and Juicy would they would not let Juicy have that Lollapalooza win. I was happily
Yeah.
incorrect
Yeah.
about that. And Juicy's performance, of course, was iconic as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she rightfully got her flowers, and her already done had hers is
Mhm. I agree with that. It was very satisfying.
it was very
Um,
satisfying.
love that little uh walkover she did with the little reveal. I thought that was
Hmm.
super, super cute. A nice addition to the drag queen lip sync
Yes.
lexicon.
Yes. It was nice that we got like one iconic moment out of the
Yeah.
season.
But I also felt like a bunch of those girls redeemed
Oh,
themselves.
yes.
You know, that
Absolutely.
felt good, and I was glad that there was not another instance of Kenya Pleaser being announced a winner over Mia, because I am still mad about that and I'm going to stay mad about it. Just like
But
I'm
I
still mad
have to
about Jimbo and Pangina.
But I have to say, Kenya acquitted herself quite well.
Mm, I didn't see that, but that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
I need to
I
catch up.
think
Was
she
this the
did
finale?
fine. I think she correctly won her first lip sync, and I think she was fun, but she did get beaten by Mia, of course, in the second lip sync.
You've always been the more generous one of the two of us.
This is true. You're really gonna hate what I have to say about the finale.
You go ahead and say, I think Nini Coco did a great job. Go ahead, say it. Spit it out.
I think Nina Kirker did a great job.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it while I was watching it. I was unmoved. I found it stiff and robotic.
I'm not saying that Mikey didn't deserve the crown, but I do think that Nini Coco acquitted herself quite well.
You know, the person I live with also said that same thing. I was just tired of Nene Coco at that point, and I was mad that Darlene didn't. I don't know. She could have done a little bit more with her hoedown, I feel like, and then
Yes.
we would have had a different top two and with the same winner.
And the only, I think when they got into like, they did their, their little numbers or whatever, and then they had their little interviews with Rue. I just felt like Darlene and Mikey it felt so rehearsed.
Oh, it definitely was.
And Nene just felt so much more just like relaxed and kind of off the cuff. Um, Nene's man is very attractive.
I knew you were going to say that too.
I'm just saying. Um, yeah, I thought it was, even though we've gone through a season of Nene where I just thought she was very sort of robotic and cold, as we sort of talked about, I thought this was one instance where she felt a little bit more warm, a little bit more relatable. I do think it was a little too late, and that Mikey, I'm not upset with the results at all, and I think Mikey did a wonderful job in that last lip sync. But I just say, I think Nene did great.
I'll give you this was the most human I've seen her, and I think having her mother and her boyfriend there, and I did think there was something cute about how they both were like these attractive nerds in a
Like
relationship together.
scientists, like
Yeah, like
come
I
on,
was like, oh,
hot
like there's
scientist.
somebody for everybody, and I do think that's nice. Yeah, I agree with all that. I mean, Mikey was super rehearsed, but like her whole shtick is she's super prepared. So I
Hmm.
was also expecting her to, have done those pure pageant answers that we were going to get to what would you say to your 4-year-old Mikey?
Hmm.
Like I knew it was going to be that. My only disappointment was I wanted Darlene didn't seem as comfortable as I thought she could have been. And
Hmm.
I didn't think she was going to win the whole thing, but I really did think she had a chance to be the runner-up. Um, but I mean, there's nothing else to say about the season. It very much was what it was. It was some weird predestiny with some of it, and Jane is Miss Congeniality. While I think Jane deserved something somewhere for a great performance, she never seemed especially congenial to me.
I think I always kind of sort of chalk up Miss Congeniality to just sort of like whatever, because it's like the girls
Girl's
voting.
choice, I guess.
So it's like if you think she was cool, she let you have her wigs, she helped you with her
Right.
makeup, like whatever. Even if she didn't come across as congenial to me, like that's cool. Like whatever, y'all do you. Um, but yeah, I do think it is nice that Jane got some recognition because like I'm sorry, like 10 challenges in a row, you're in the
Yeah.
top, not even just safe, you're in
Yeah.
the top. And then all of a sudden you're just gone.
It made
Like that's crazy.
no no sense. I think there's got to be some shenanigans behind the scenes
Yeah.
because that I'd and maybe even it's a good shenanigan, right? Like maybe Rue was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you out of this competition immediately because I'm gonna give you your own show on the Vegas Strip, baby." Like I don't know, like maybe there was some kind of logic to it, but as a
As a
viewer,
viewer.
It was like, what are y'all doing? This isn't even fun.
But that's the thing that doesn't make like if you're going to do shenanigans like that, edit the show in a way that makes those
Justifies the
shenanigans make
shenanigans.
sense to
Yeah.
me as a viewer.
Yeah.
So that like
Yeah.
I'm like buying in and I'm not seeing all the seams ripping
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
Like make it tight, make it make logical sense.
No, that was a thing this season, and I feel like maybe I think that happened more than once. Just like somebody was just clearly sent home earlier, and I don't know if I had an agenda as a producer, and I was like, this season we're looking for a particular type of queen. We want it to be a very young girl, a very fresh girl. So some of these other more seasoned girls the minute we can get rid of one of them, the slightest misstep, goodbye Vita, goodbye Mia, goodbye Jane, like just moving them out of the way. Same thing with Athena, although I
Mm.
think Athena never really got off the ground. But like they got rid of some of those girls quickly while other ones got chance after chance after chance. And I didn't get it. I
Didn't
I just didn't get it.
didn't understand.
No, I
Uh,
didn't.
hey, it's not my show, it's Rue's show.
Exactly. Don't write the angry emails to us. Send them to Rue.
Yes.
But I am looking forward to All Stars in 2 weeks. I thought that was a pretty interesting little cast they threw together for that.
I've heard some things about that.
Oh, really? What have
Yes.
you
I'm
heard?
interested. I'm interested about who will come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Did I hear about uh, uh, um is it Cornbread who'll be back?
Silky is
Silky
Yes.
back.
No, Silky Ganache. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody from
and Akiria.
Akira is back.
Akiria. That's the one I heard that I was like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
yes, yes, please.
Kennedy Davenport is back as well for the what,
I
fourth
believe it's
time?
the fourth time.
I mean,
Third or fourth time.
I'm not
Sam
super upset
Star.
about that. Sam Star, um,
Uh,
Morphine.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane, right? And
Sugar
we've been
Cane.
saying we'd wanted to see her again. Crystal
Y'all did say
Method,
that. Mhm.
Jasmine Kennedy is back. It'll be a good one if this is indeed another one of those lip sync SmackDown situations. We
Hmm.
also know Rue is going to pick whoever she wants to win, so people already get your feelings adjusted to that. And if this whole season is put together so that Kennedy Davenport can finally get a crown, then that's what we need to accept.
And I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't either. I mean, I know a lot of people were in their feelings last season about Ginger. I'm like, Ginger's very consistent. If I were RuPaul, I'd also want Ginger as part of the brand.
Agree.
Not for me. The
But
whole
what are you
gla
gonna do?
the whole glamour toad business. No, thank you.
I
No.
had the urge to go back and watch some Drag Race as someone who is still new to watching it
Hmm.
consistently. And I
Hmm.
almost texted both of y'all to be like, okay, which of these seasons should I watch?
Ah.
Hmm.
Is the most current one a good place to start? Do you recommend something different?
Yeah, I would probably go back to an earlier season. To
Mhm.
start with, because I think Drag Race has become so self-referential in
Yeah,
the last few
absolutely.
years
Ah,
that you really wouldn't get a lot of the jokes and the references and whatnot, because so much of it comes from like the early days. Um, but also it is a bit of a time commitment because
Mhm.
like the early seasons were back when you also like had to watch Untucked in addition to really understand what was happening because like it was true, like if you're not watching Untucked you're only getting half the story, like that was true back in like season 5, 6, 7. So it's an extra half an hour tacked on, and a lot of the references and jokes from modern day
Yeah.
Drag Race come from Untucked.
Back rolls.
okay.
Precisely. I feel very attacked.
If you don't have star quality.
Get the fuck out
So watch
of here.
Untucked. Got it.
Why isn't Candy Muse on All Stars?
I,
I would watch Candy Muse
I would too. She was so good on House of Villains.
so good. Or was she on All Stars? She was on an
She's
episode
been on an
season.
All
Oh,
Stars
she
before,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
If at least one.
God,
If
she's
if you're
so
gonna go back and
entertaining.
watch a season page, I would recommend either 8 or 9. I feel like they are the beginning of the modern era of Drag Race. There are a bunch of references that happen before, but I feel like you can get a good sense of in a season or two kind
I
of
guess
how the
I was
universe
gonna
works.
say, which is the one with Adore and Bianca and Courtney?
7? That's 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
I was gonna because that's just a good, solid season with like fun, drama, good fashions, talented queens.
It is, but I feel like that's before the era of the lip sync starting to matter in very unexpected ways.
Mm. Hmm.
Okay.
I think you kind of need to you got to be in this the power of the lip sync. Everybody has to be able to have some significant skill set or you will be disappeared no matter how good you are kind of universe. It's the tension. It's the tension in the show.
Hmm. Hmm.
Although, I mean,
Thank
I
you.
guess
Thank you for the
like,
tips.
it's season 18. It's like, does the lip sync matter as much as it used to? I would argue. Perhaps not.
Perhaps season 18. That's this season.
That's this season that just ended.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, this season was I feel like this season was like anomalous and just kind of hard to decipher.
Hmm.
Mm.
And this one, but I didn't watch Untucked. Maybe there were things happening. Maybe they got extra competitions or something because something had to explain how we ended up with the top three
I
we
don't think they
did.
did because I watched the first few and it was just like it's been in the last couple of seasons, like, a little bit of like light drama, light shade, and then like the guest judge comes in and it's like, you all are so beautiful. Oh my God.
I do want to go back and finish season 17 because I started
Hmm.
watching it while it was airing and I just want to see Anya Nerve win. That's all I want to see.
That
I
was
don't
a
I don't
fun
I don't know
season.
about the rest of the season. I
Mhm.
don't know what's going on. I don't know what the other queens got going on, but I enjoy Anya Nerve so
Yeah.
much.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was a I love her too. She reminds me of a lot of friends that I had when I was living in Virginia. Like there's a very, very familiar type. But I'll tell you, my favorite thing about season 17 is the half rivalry between Susie Toot and the number one Susie Toot impersonator, Corey King. That gave me a lot of enjoyment.
Oh, I
I saw.
forgot that it has stuff going on too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I need to pick back. I need to pick season 17 back up.
I saw a tweet the other day that was like Corey King dressed up as Michael Jackson and all those videos. That's the only Michael content we need right now. Oh yeah, the Michael movie. That's out.
Yeah, I am. I think when it gets to the free part of streaming,
Mm,
I will definitely check it out.
Yep.
Um, I'm curious to hear. The only thing I've really heard about the movie is that there's drama within the Jackson family about how the
mhm.
family is depicted, which I'm shocked.
Mm.
I mean, so that's the part that has me especially interested at this point. But there's also a lot that looks deeply uncomfortable.
Yes, I mean, and I feel like the reviews I've read of it so far, that's just sort of the prevailing attitude that
Oh,
like
I didn't
it's
know the reviews were out. I'm gonna have to check
oh
those
yeah, that
out.
it's just like it's deeply weird and uncomfortable because like
Oh,
apparently part of the
got it.
settlement with like some of the victims was like, they're not allowed to sort of talk about any of the, allegations and child
Mm.
abuse and all of that sort of stuff. So the story just stops at 1988. Yeah,
There's a lot of Michael after that,
there's a
friends.
whole lot of Michael after
Right.
that.
Feel like, are they making a part two
I mean,
or
seriously.
what?
Yeah.
And how is it that, I mean, this lawsuit and what clearly would have been the settlement were such a big part of the last era of Michael Jackson, like the last 20
Like
years of his life.
they do not, that's not a part of the movie.
But how do you
Um,
not even plan for it not to be a part of the movie? Like that's
like,
what's
and
weird to me.
that's what everyone's saying is so weird about it. Like, it just feels like it's just kind of like this weird sort of IP management, like, trying to sort of sanitize everything, like even like, you know, like his relationship with his siblings, his relationship with his parents, it all just sort of feels kind of like and like we all saw Jackson, the American Dream, the one with Angela Bassett, and
It's
like we
huge
all,
part of childhood.
yes, we all saw that. We all
Yeah.
know the story.
Yes.
So it's like, what are we even doing here?
So they're not even telling any of the good parts. They're not
None of the
getting
good
to.
parts. Janet's not even a part of it. Janet refused to be a part of it.
So is she
So
just like
so
not a character in
she's
the
not even a
movie?
character in the movie.
So why did they
What?
even make this movie? Why did they make
Right.
it? Why?
Money to make money.
They're not getting any from me.
No, not a dime. What? That's why I'm honestly not interested in something that's trying to cover Michael Jackson's life because all of the legal stuff and people who wouldn't want to be involved is just too much.
It's
It's too
Yeah.
much. I think the only kind of thing about Michael Jackson's life that I might be interested in is the kind of thing that covers a very specific time, specific era, not trying to cover his whole
hmm
life.
Hmm.
You know, like if there was
Hmm.
something that was just focused in on the Thriller era or something like
hmm
that and like telling that story and really really well,
Hmm.
then cool. I might be into it, but not trying to cover his whole life. That's I
Well,
don't
I think
that's not gonna
we
work.
were sort of alluding to it in our group chat before this, but like I just think that's the problem with biopics in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You're just trying to do too much.
yeah.
Like, of course, like I hate fiction, so like I would prefer a documentary if we're gonna do anything where we're actually talking to the people and interviewing them about like their lives and experiences. But okay, we're gonna put like, Matthew McConaughey in a wig or something to portray Ben Franklin. I don't know. Like it all just seems so silly to me when like we have so many, and it's always just like so sanitized, trying to like turn these people who are very complicated humans into these like saints and martyrs, and it's just like, what are we doing here? What is the point of this?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they never turn out well. I mean, is there a biopic that
Mhm.
you can think of that you actually like really enjoyed and it's like, thank God they made that. What a brilliant artistic vision. What a wonderful movie. What a
Yeah, I can. Malcolm X to
Oh,
me
well,
is
okay.
is
Yes.
is
Okay.
that kind of
Yes.
thing.
Okay. Okay. Besides Malcolm X.
I mean, not that I think are requisite.
No.
I can appreciate that there are some like very strong acting performances and what's love got to do with it.
That's
Um,
exactly what I was about to say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me shut up
but
then.
but to me
I do
that
love that
but to me
movie.
most of the time I feel like it's cosplay. And even when
Mhm.
people are doing really well, like I felt like Ray was like Jamie Foxx doing a really good impression for 2 hours, but it didn't feel like I'm mining the depths of a character in quite the
Hmm.
way that even some of his other roles, he felt like he was really doing that. I don't really like them either. They've proliferated on Broadway, and like every
Hmm.
season there's a different one, and now there's a Shaka Khan um bio musical that's playing the West End, and there's so I love Shaka Khan. I can't imagine this as being a thing that I would want to see because I who unless they're casting Lettucey, then I don't know that there's a conversation that I'm actually interested in having. Going to hear somebody hooping and hollering for 2 hours pretending to be Shaka Khan, it doesn't sound like a good time. At best, it's going to be karaoke. Like that's
Hmm.
kind of where I'm sitting with it. Like I would I don't know, pick somebody easier to be.
Like I just get like, I love you, Shaka. I love you too. In fact, I feel for you. Like, like what are we doing here? Like, no, can we not? Can we not?
Ding ding ding. Yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to hear her whole life try to be squoze into one
Yeah.
musical.
No.
What I
Yeah.
would watch is maybe something about a young Shaka specifically, because her early life story is fascinating, and
Right.
not a lot of people even know how she came to be known as Shaka Khan, or that she was a Black Panther for a little bit, and how Shaka Khan and how Rufus came together, and something focused on that time. I could be into it.
Oh
I could
shit.
be into it.
I
If
just thought of another one.
if it's no singing,
Yeah. Yeah, if there's no singing. If there's no singing. I thought of another one, the TLC one with Juicy
that
Laura and Little Mama.
that's a classic. Now it
It
makes
really
me think
is.
it's full of omissions.
Real for real.
Kiki.
For real.
Yeah.
You know, a secret, I have not seen that
it's
You should see it. We
we
should do
should
a
do an
rewatch and then
episode.
talk about it on the show.
I was afraid that I would hate it, and so that's why I never watched it.
It's 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 definitely worth seeing. Like I think the performances are actually pretty spot
Spot
on.
on.
They bring a lot of
Okay.
humanity to the
Okay.
role. I even outside of the, recent developments, I've always heard that it was a very selective retelling of
Hmm.
their story, which you can kind of get a sense of as you watch it. But, speaking of people in some mess, like it's definitely you see why they made it for Lifetime. I'll put it like that.
I think it was VH1, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think
Because it
so.
was
Hmm.
definitely giving Lifetime movie.
Hmm. But a good Lifetime movie, like a soapy, pulpy
Hmm.
Lifetime movie,
Some
like the.
strong source material.
Hmm.
Okay, I could get into it.
No, Chili,
Yeah.
Chili in that movie, she almost broke up the whole band over a man. So,
Hmm.
and now we see.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Foreshadowing.
yeah.
Well, do y'all want to do a quick icebreaker?
Yeah, let's find out who we are.
Okay. I'll just pick one at random. Oh. Oh, I think we've already done that one. Never mind.
Embarrassing.
You know what? I'm doing my best. Good Lord. Oh, What is something that's supposed to be sexy, but that does nothing for you?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, that's easy for me.
Hmm.
Um, mm, most of the time, the whole like male stripper magic Mike Chippendales thing don't do shit for me. And it's not just because I'm too gay. Like, no, there's still some attraction to men there. There it's still that it's just that I do not like. I'm not interested. It's never been like, ooh, and it's not just not liking men because then I saw a drag king performance once. I said, "Oh wait, no, I'm into this. I like this. This is great. This is great." Other, yeah,
So it's
I don't
just like the
know. Maybe to me it's
aura.
too corny. Maybe it's
Okay.
I
too
definitely
like,
co-sign it.
yeah, maybe just like it's the campy, corny aura of it. Maybe it's the I, I don't know. I'm not
No, I
interested.
can
I've never
I
no.
definitely can co-sign that because like I went to a strip club once in my life and I just was not into it at all. It just felt
Yeah.
weird and corny and like you go to like a bar and maybe there's like a go-go boy, like if you're in like Palm Springs or Puerto
That's
Vallarta or
different.
whatever. And like that's different,
That's
right?
different.
Yeah. Because like those boys have some skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, just like some like, bachelorette party, like, coming in with like
Yeah.
the bow
Oh.
tie and the cuffs, that whole thing. No.
No.
No,
Mm-mm. The
thank you.
fireman outfit is
No.
not, no.
No, 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 no,
And it's not even a not disliking strippers or the strip club. I have a great time at the strip club, just not male strippers.
no, no.
Yeah, no.
All right. All right. That was a good one.
Mhm.
Dr. Bynum.
I would say sex scenes in movies and TV shows. They almost invariably seem gratuitous, pointless, not that interesting to watch. I mean, it just I can almost 100% of the time go without them. And if there's a movie that's constructed entirely around them, it I am usually bored shitless. It is just like I, no thanks. And I also, for any of you playwrights who may be listening, I don't need it on stage either.
I just always just as somebody who, has worked in, the arts, has been on stage. What?
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like,
Who's worked in pornography? No, who's worked in the arts? I just always, think about just sort of the intimacy direction and the actors and like everyone who's in that room who's like staging these scenes and like I just like oh like it just must be weird. I just think about like the weirdness of it all. You know, sometimes, I mean I don't know, there must be a sex scene somewhere that was well done and is hot. It's not coming to mind. I have not watched Heated Rivalry.
yeah, and I won't be,
Not
but
yet. Not
yeah,
yet.
Yeah,
I don't
but
give a damn about hockey or whatever.
everyone seems to be all hot and bothered about that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess my answer is just anything that has to do with feet.
I almost said the same thing. Like I'm like I kind of wish that I were because I feel like feet are everywhere lately, but I'm kind of good.
Yeah, it's just gross. It's just nasty.
And to me, it's also
And not like
random.
fun nasty.
It's like let's just pick a random body part and be super into it. Like I'm into ears. Like I don't know what to do with this. And I don't know. I was
Like
having a conversation with a colleague a few days ago about how many people they know who are currently doing feet pics. And I'm why is this the thing right now?
Oh,
I
okay. I read something or saw something on a documentary that
I
was
think I read
really
the same
interesting.
thing.
Yeah, it has to do with the structure of our brains
Hmm.
Hmm.
and the part of our brains that's responsible for sexual arousal. And like, there's something that has to do with feet that's like literally like just near each other in the brain.
And sometimes they get confused.
Yeah, it's literally just a how where things are situated in the brain. That's why there's more fetishes for it than other parts of the body, even. Like that's why it's feet in particular and not like, I don't know, someone's nose or wrist. Like,
This is diabolical.
But clearly those two those two parts of my brain are on opposite
Yeah,
ends.
mine too. Uh,
They do not speak.
how
They don't know each other.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's like
thank you for
a
putting me onto
yes.
that.
yeah,
Now
it's a whole
that is something
neuroscience
I want
thing.
to actually see. I'm gonna look that up. This sounds nuts.
Yeah, I wish I could remember what I was watching. It was something
It was
on Netflix, I think.
maybe it was because I must have been watching the same thing because like I
It was
got the
something that
same
had a bunch of
information.
science behind sex,
Oh,
but I can't
then
remember what
no.
it was. If I find it, I
Oh
will
well,
share it with the
whatever.
class.
Yeah, please do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, you all out there in Scorekeeper land, if you want to let us know your answer, you can write to us at the Score Podcast 2.0 at gmail.com. But I think that is going to do it for this part of the show. Should we do a little pure black joy?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, we will be right back with that. All right, we are back, and it is time for Pure Black Joy. I feel like we need maybe like some new music or some
Hmm.
like a little
Royalty free.
royalty-free little
Yeah.
ding 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 or something. I don't know. To go along with that. But this is the segment of the show where we are talking about all the black people, places, food, music, things, culture that make us happy this week. And this week's comes from Dr. Lee. Take it away.
Well, hello everybody. One of my favorite Octavia E. Butler novels, Parable of the Sower, is being made into a movie to be
Really?
directed by Melina Matsoukas.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm
Whoa.
super excited about it.
Well, that is relevant.
My suspicion is that they're going to ban it, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. There's no release date announced yet, but the way these things go, my guess is maybe late 27 or summer 28. So super excited about it. Looking forward to it. They had done an adaptation of another one of her novels that was a TV show a few
Mm-hmm.
seasons ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like they never announced that it was canceled and it never really came back. So this is going to feel a little bit of a void. Kindred, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to fill a little bit of a void for me. So yay, looking forward to it.
Oh,
I
snap.
mean, I mean, I'm happy that it's happening, but it's, whew, boy, that's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna blow a lot of people's minds.
Well, I feel like it's very, very well timed and maybe
Hmm.
the way to get through to a few more people.
I mean, what we were talking
Hmm.
about earlier, maybe
Yeah,
that'll just
absolutely.
knock people out of their socks and dust off some of that ignorance and open people's eyes a little bit, but
They've dropped that
who knows?
prequel to Handmaid's Tale, and I don't watch that, and I'm not going to watch it. But it feels like maybe if people are watching that, they'll see some things and think, oh, well, let's not end up here.
Well, I mean, except The Handmaid's Tale itself was on for what, like 10 years, and we are where we are.
Well, maybe The Handmaid's Tale made it seem fun and great, and now we all know that it's not.
I look good in red. Yes. So fun and great. Authoritarianism is sexy.
Yes.
Yes.
Better than feet.
Tea. I like that.
Oh Lord. Fascism and feet. That's all people want these days.
Oh
Let
my God. Episode title?
Uh-huh.
me write that down. SEO is gonna go through the roof.
Right?
Fascism and feet.
Work that algorithm.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. There you go. Well, on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for joining us, for letting us come in your ear holes, as always. It seems more relevant than ever this week. As always, please leave us a review, 5 stars. Some words would be lovely. Subscribe wherever you're listening, especially on YouTube, because maybe we might get a little coin from there. You help us out in these times. It's hard, y'all. And tell your friends if you think that this was something that they would be into. But I think that's it. I think I hit everything that I was supposed to say. Any words of wisdom before we go? Just do your best. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, do your best.
Just do your best. What did Mariah Carey say when she was drunk?
I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got.
There you go. Do the best you can with what you
do.
That's
Listen
all
to
we
me.
can do.
Listen to me. Yeah, that's all we can do. That is all we can do. Okay, well, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy your feet. Enjoy your fascism. Bye. Love you.